Hello and welcome. I'm Chris. This is Gross Models, and this is issue number 6 of the Terminator build, the T800. I think they're deliberately doing colours that don't come out very well on camera to try and annoy people. So this is issue number 6. So we're 5% done once this is finished. So it doesn't feel like we've only just started, but we're 5%. That's quite a way through. Now this is the teeth and the lower jaw and the bridge of the nose. I wonder what the other bit was. So this is basically the same as we did to the top of the skull, but doing it on the lower bit. So we've got only 3 bits to worry about. The lower jaw, which is again metal. The bridge of the nose, which is obviously missing off of the skull from last time, and some more teeth to worry about. Now the teeth are very confusing to me. It says you need thick super glue and a cocktail stick similar with which to apply it. So the teeth come in 5 sets of teeth. They're all different, so you've got to make sure you get them all right. Now the teeth are somewhat confusing to me because there's 2 back ones either side, 2 front ones either side, and a set of 3 for the front. Now that means that there's 1 tooth in the middle at the front, and that's not the way mouths work. I don't quite understand how they've designed it that way. I can only assume that it's to make it look like it fits together better when you've got the top set, which I should just grab here. There we go. Because there's obviously rounded shapes and things, so when that goes in there it actually fills the gap. But as I say, that's not how teeth work. It should be more like that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing major modification to the teeth to make them fit better. So that's a little bit unsure about what's going on with this so far. So we're taking the bridge of the nose first. We're starting with the old bit. Now this is plastic and this is metal. So it's going to be interesting to see how it works. The prongs face down. We've got 2 little posts there that go into the 2 little holes there. So that just goes in like that. Not sure about that. It doesn't meet up at the bottom. Is that normal? Is that right? That's how it's showing in the pictures. So yeah. Basically just need to add some super glue to that. Which I shall do momentarily, if I can get it back out again, because I need to put super glue in the hole and then glue that to there. So let's grab some glue. I had some super glue. It might even work. I'm going to use a bit of plastic from one of the screw packets and see if I can get some glue out, or if I need to open a new tube. No, I need a new tube of glue, new glue. Trouble with super glue, if you leave it open too long, it stops working. So let's see, I've got another one here, which is a big pot of cheap glue. So if I can clear the neck of that, that should, yeah, there we go, that's moving. So there we go, we've got some glue out. I'll try and put the lid back on there. It might hold until next time I use it, next month, but it might not. I'm going to use a cocktail stick just to get some super glue and put it all around the 2 holes there, making sure there's enough but not so much that it goes everywhere. And then I'll just drop that in there, and that will glue itself in place without a problem. Now I cleaned up and polished up this, and it's actually a very good match for that plastic, because you obviously can't really polish up the plastic. So I'm happy with how that's come out. That's alright. That was slightly worrying me as to how that was going to work, but that's good. Now the teeth, let's go back to them because I skipped over that bit in the instructions. I'm going to use a pair of modelling nippers and make a big mess everywhere, and cut them all off of the sprue there, because whatever I do with them, that's got to be done. Now I know people have been doing things like cutting them all into individual teeth. The top set a lot of people shortened and did things like that with, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to not glue these in place. I'm just going to put them in place and see if I can get them the right way round. They might look alright. They're not going to be a big focus of the thing. Actually, a very tight fit in there. So maybe getting rid of one of them might be of benefit. See if I can find the right spot for those to go in there. There we go. They obviously will need to be glued in place, but I'm not going to glue them in before I figure out what I'm going to do. So let's get that on there. On its own, it looks okay. They do need the weathering that I did to the top set as well. So it's going to go a bit like that. Obviously I haven't got any hinge pieces for anything for that. You know, I might leave it. I'm not overly concerned with that being that, and it does make a good match up to the shaping because they are a bit pointy. I think if they were around like that, it would look a bit strange. So I think I'm going to leave the central middle tooth on there. I will come back and do some more weathering and stuff to them, and obviously then I'll glue them back in place, but I'm going to call that okay so far. Now we've got the other bit from last time, which I'm assuming will be going in there somewhere. Just trying to see if there's any screw holes or anything in there. There aren't. So I'm not exactly sure how that's going to fit in there. If that's going to fit in there, if that... Ah, there we go. That will be there. So that's where that's hinged. So that's the sort of inside mouth bit. So that will be going on the top somewhere-ish. It'll become clear as things go on. So that's it for this build. This part of the build, rather. Thanks for watching. I will be doing another sort of update modification video throughout the month sometime to give a bit of content while I'm waiting for my next delivery. So that will be, I say, weathering the teeth and doing whatever else I need to do with it, and tidying up the piston from the top arm as well. But that's for another time. So for now, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the build and coming along with me. And we'll see you hopefully not quite a month until we get 4 issues in. So that should bring me sort of up to date with everybody else and in line with, say, everybody that's building. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.